sports. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Missouri Tigers offense starts in less than ideal field position off that poor return. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The ball is loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
42 Spider.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands. Playmaker, he gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, and he'll fling this one deep down the middle. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Testing the right side here. but only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the freshman making an impact play there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Looking for some space. It's Griffin. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Mizzou's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Griffin. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the run, it's Griffin. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Ortiz. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Green 25.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive with a playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Pitch to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Incomplete. He just hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab. Oh, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. And it works. The first down to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
And now the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On the double.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Clear. Clear.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Okay, it's third down after that run.
Here we go. Base.
He'll hand it off. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.